Hi, welcome back to my channel. My name is Maya. So it's been a long time since my last video, and I kind of feel a little rusty, but I've been really missing posting videos on YouTube. And if you follow me on Instagram, my posts there have been minimal too. But I'm hoping that that is going to change. This brings me joy. So I am going to do my current skincare routine. And before I do that, I guess I haven't been on here for such a long time. I'm sure you're wondering where I've been. My daughter is now 13 months. She's sleeping right now. It's the morning. I don't want to wake her up. And I am currently 3 months pregnant. So if I'm out of breath, probably why. What else has happened? My hair. So I am going on I'm trying to bring my curls back. So I bought a bunch of like curly girl friendly products. I bought a bunch of bounce curl products when I was doing a bunch of research for like products that are pH balanced and like has ingredients that are good to nourish hair to bring back curls. That came up a lot, so I ordered a bunch of things from them. Maybe I'll film that journey, because I used to have really curly hair, but heat styling it every single day since I was like in 5th grade. So it's been a lot of years. Yeah, so let's get onto it. I am currently filming on my phone and my room. Oh, another thing, we bought a house. My husband and I bought a house, and my room is kind of bare, so I need to fix that. And then I kind of just threw this setup. So this setup here with us might change a couple times. I just can't find any of my things. So yeah. So the first thing that I will say is I have been cleansing with Lait VIPO2, and I love that one. Prior to that, I was using Lait EU, and it's not my favorite of the 3 Biologique Recherche cleansers. I do have Lait EV, which is meant for dry skin, waiting to be used because it's turning into fall and winter here. And I really like that one too. That cleanser, Lait EV, is actually being reformulated, and they're taking out the biological extract. I personally like the biological extracts. I felt like they worked well for my skin, so I bought 3. And here's your time to buy some before they reformulate. But I used to be upset about the reformulations. Now I'm not so bothered by them. I went on a whole journey trying out a bunch of different brands, and I came back to BR because it's what works best for my skin. And when you use the whole line together, and when you kind of when they reformulate, you might have to just change the product that you were used to using. Something else might be meant for you now. I'm okay with it. I've accepted it. It's what keeps my skin clear. I was having a lot of clogged pores recently because I had been using, what was I using? I was trying out Serum Amniotique from Biologique Recherche, and it was a little too heavy. Even though those serums are like super thin, watery thin, that one was a little too heavy for my skin. I always thought I had dry skin. I think I have like normal combo skin. In the winter it can be dry, in the summer it can be oily. I still produce oil. I don't get acne, I get clogged pores. And that is really annoying, because if you use like regular acne products, you then dry your skin out. So I have to like balance with like a very, I don't know, whatever. So I have P50W here and lotion P50. I can't, oh, that's what I was using. I was trying out P50V, and the V has vitamins in it, and that was also making my clogged pores just horrific. So I switch between these two. When I want extra exfoliation, I'll go with P50, but on a normal day-to-day, I just use P50W. So I'm gonna go in with this now, and all of my products need to be restocked, so I need to do that very, very soon. And I've been trying to do how Biologique Recherche means for you to put these products on, because I want the lifting. I've noticed after my child and some weight gain, I've gotten a little puffy in my face. So any lifting I will welcome. I also apply my lotion P50 this way. And don't forget this area, but underneath your ear and behind your ear. I even go in my ear. I get a lot of clogged pores in this area. Okay. Whew. That's all worked out. The next thing I'll do is go in with lotion MC110. This, I feel like, has been helping a lot with my clogged pores. I wasn't convinced about this before, but I really like it now. I've noticed a difference in the texture of my skin, absolutely. And I won't be without that one now. I get a lot of clogged pores in this area, so that's kind of where I focus it. I did 2 pumps. I remember somewhere reading or hearing someone say to do 5 pumps. If I did 5 pumps for one side of my face, that would last me like maybe a month. And I am not for that. So I do 2 pumps for each side of my face. Last night I gave myself a facial and I did some extractions. I kick myself for not filming it, but maybe I will film it again next time I do it. I just wasn't prepared with any of the setup, so. Sorry if my hair is bothering people. I know you're supposed to go up. It's hard for me to go up on my neck. Okay. For everyone cringing at my hair, I'll put it up. I forgot. Okay. So the next thing I've been using are my serums. Each person is going to be different. But I personally recommend, if you are starting with a BR routine or you're just wondering what you should purchase, I would always go in with a hydrating serum no matter who you are and what you need. I have tried to find other hydrating serums that could replace this, and no luck. I was really upset after the reformulations, and I've said this, but I tried so many products, and I promise you nothing was like similar to these serums. So I go in with Extraits tissulaire, And then I also use glyca. I love serum glyca, but you might need something different. So for example, you might not produce any more oil. If you are my mom, she is 53, and she doesn't produce much oil on her face anymore. She's kind of dry. She really likes serum amniotique. I've tried to get her to use serum colostrum, but she cannot stand the smell. But that has been reformulated, and I think you can now order it at many BR spas. So I'm excited. I might try that one next, just to see. But yeah, so she uses serum amniotique. I can't personally use it because I will get clogged pores. So yeah, choose wisely. Don't just choose whatever I'm choosing. And then I have serum glyca, and I love this one. It's a anti-glycation serum. They say like 2 months of use will repair the collagen at some percentage. I'm not sure, but what I do know is that it's kind of rebuilt my skin. I had really sensitive skin during my first pregnancy, and to save my skin during that time, I was using serum erythros. But once my skin had cleared up, all the redness was gone, my like red little dots all over my face were gone, and it was in a stable condition. I started using serum glyca, and I love it so much. If you need more targeted wrinkle, if you have more targeted wrinkle concerns, I would recommend maybe trying a different serum, but this for now has been really great. So I shake these up a little bit, and I'm going to use glyca first. And I never count, I just get a good amount. I love these. Serum Extraits tissulaire. Get a good amount of this too. I love this serum. I bring these over my eyes. And the next thing that I'm going to go in with is the VIPO2 eye cream. And I actually have it in this like small little container here because I had a bunch of those samples, and it was kind of annoying always squeezing them out. So I emptied them all in here, and I have like my own full-size eye cream. Alright, and I will then go in with Creme Pigum 400. I need to repurchase this one. And then Creme Echinoderm. I'll mix the two. I don't grab much for my face. And my BR dealer, Daniel, sorry if you can hear the noise from the shower, but my BR dealer, Daniel, he told me that I can mix up to like 3 BR creams, but I'm only doing 2 today. So put that all over my face. I love Creme Pigum 400. I need to repurchase. That is my first tub of it. I tried to make that last for so long, but I'm happy to buy it again. I love the glow it gives. I don't wear makeup, So the glow from my skincare, I don't wear makeup, so the glow from my skincare, I want to last all day, and that I consider as my primer, my foundation, so that I can justify the price of it, obviously. I know this is not the best quality, but I just wanted to film and say hi, and yeah. So now I'm gonna go in with Fluide VIP02. I'm gonna go in with 2 sprays. Because I'm wearing a mask all day for work, I don't really go in with any complexion products. So serum to tint I won't use because I don't want it to get on my mask. And I will say, serum to tint lasts pretty well on my mask without getting everywhere. I have 4 finishing serums, by the way. So I don't know which one is my favorite. I have Yellow 2, Renovateur 14, Silk Plus, and Fluide VIP02. I think Fluide VIP02 might be my favorite, but I love them all equally. I will have all of them. I think I'm gonna try Grand Millésime, Serum Grand Millésime again, because my skin is not so sensitive anymore. So that is my skincare routine. I tried to pop this clogged pore yesterday, and that's what happens after I try to do extractions on my skin when I don't prepare it well. So this may or may not turn into an actual pimple now, but I'll have that scar for a couple weeks now. Thanks, Maya. Yeah, so otherwise my skin is pretty clear. I did extractions on my nose, especially yesterday, and I feel very fresh. So anyway, I'm so happy to post again, to film again. It makes me have joy. Anyway, thank you so much for watching. Hopefully I will see you soon.